What's the movie about?
We were making like a slasher flick.
What is it?
Like a slasher flick.
Okay.
Like Halloween and stuff like that. That was Michael Myers.
Oh, it was Michael Myers. See, he does know you.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey.
Here we talked to your folks, and just kind of told them they're filled in. They're comfortable with the fact that we'll sit down and kind of, the other night we hashed over some things about, where you were and all the details and stuff. And, as you well know, as you recall, you're one of the last three people, to see Cassie. And so it's so important and critical that we just answer some questions and we get by some of those things. And so kind of preface that with you folks. They're good for you sitting in here. I want to remind you that, of course, you're not under arrest. Okay, you're free to leave, and if you don't have to answer any questions that you don't want to, and at any time you can walk out that door and go hook up with your parents. Okay, so we're not making you stay here for any reason. Okay, you understand all that?
Yes. I understand.
Okay, and we might start with just a few things. Make sure we got your name and date of birth right and all that kind of junk. And it's Brian, it's B-R-I-A-N, right?
B-R-I-A-N, yes.
Okay. And what's your middle name, Brian?
Brian Lee.
L-E-E?
Yes.
Okay. And then it is Draper. D-R-A-P-E-R, right?
Yeah.
What's your date of birth, Brian?
3/21/90.
Okay. And you know what your social security number is?
Oh, jeez. I have a paper.
That's okay.
Don't
Don't worry about it. And your address is on Shell, was it?
1030 Shell.
1030, that's right.
Yes. ALE, of course.
Okay. And what's your phone number up there?
232.
Okay.
1067.
Okay. And do you have a cell phone?
I don't.
Okay. Don't have it any. You got run over or something, as I recall.
Yeah.
Okay.
No pager?
No.
Nothing.
No, it's not.
Well, what we want to do is, your dad wanted me to remind you that calm down and think through things.
Yeah.
I don't. He says you have a tendency to kind of get, upset a little bit, but we just encourage you that we're just three guys sitting here talking, okay, and treat it as such. And so don't get all spun up on certain things, okay? And if you don't know something, tell us you don't know it. We don't want you to make anything up. Fair enough?
Sure.
And so just go through it like that. Let's start. If you can just kind of give us a story again, how you come to just to reconfirm the story about how you went out to Whispering Cliffs on Friday night, and if you can kind of start there a little bit.
Well, on Thursday night,
Okay.
me and my friend Tori went to we went to Cassie's house around, well, I don't know the time, and we talked to her and stuff, and she told us that she
Now,
was
Cassie's
going,
house, not to interrupt you, but Cassie's house,
Her
is that
house.
on Kinghorn? Is that
Yes, you
off
can-
of Hawthorne
yes.
Road? Okay. Gotcha.
Hawthorne Road, and we talked to her and stuff.
What time was that you went to her house, do you remember, on Thursday?
My curfew is 8:30, so it had been probably 8 o'clock around
Okay.
there.
Fair enough.
And so,
You visited with her, you went to her house?
yes,
Did you
we
do anything, talk
we
about
talked
it?
on her porch, her
Right.
porch, and we talked about it. And she said she was going to be dog sitting.
Okay,
Dog sitting.
right.
And she said that she had the house for herself and stuff, and that. And so I asked her, if we should have friends over and stuff, and she said yeah. And then we left probably about half an hour after talking to her. And so at school, I told a whole bunch of people that there's gonna be like a party there and stuff, and that she's gonna be home alone for the whole weekend.
Okay, how could, now, let's talk a little bit about that. Why did you, like a whole bunch of people, what does that mean? Does that mean 10? Does that mean 20? Does
I
that
told
mean 5?
a group of 10. I believe it was like 8 or 9.
Okay.
Number, of course. And I was talking to them and stuff, and they said that they would they would tell their friends and stuff.
Okay.
And
So you're just kind of past the word that there's going to be, did you think there was going to be a big party at that place? Is that the
I did.
impression you had on Friday
I
night?
did.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, what happened to that? What happened after that point in time?
I went home. Oh, well, at school.
Yeah. So Thursday night you went there, you talked about that, you knew she's going to be house sitting.
Yes.
Okay, then you went back to school on Friday?
Yeah.
And told people?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, for afternoon.
All right.
And Cassie's with me too.
Okay. So she's standing there when
Yes.
you're telling these other people, hey,
Yes.
Cassie's having a party, she can be home. What did she say about that?
She said, yeah.
Okay.
You'll bring your friends. And then I believe she called Elise Erlinson to come to the party with us.
Okay. Did they say what time that party was supposed to begin?
Well, I said I'd be there around 8.
Okay. Okay. And then what? And that was on Friday.
Yeah. It's Friday. And then I went to my classes and stuff.
Okay.
And then I went home. And let's see. I think I mowed the lawn that day. And let's see. Okay. So I called Tori around 7:45 or something like that. And then he came and got me at around 8 o'clock. And then my mom, I wanted to know his cell phone number and stuff.
Now, so Tori picked you up about 8 p.m.?
Yes.
Okay. Was he in his car? His
Yeah,
red car?
his red
Do you know what kind of car that is?
I know that it's missing a rim. I don't.
You don't know what brand of car
It
it
might
is?
be a Chevy.
Okay. It was Chevy, little car?
That's in my mind. Yeah.
Okay.
He gets red car. It's small.
Okay. 7:45 you called him, and so you called him from your house?
I was at my house. Oh, yeah, I guess I called.
So
him
did you
my
call
house.
from your home telephone number?
Yeah.
So you would have called from 232-1067?
Yes.
And you called him on his cell phone?
Yes.
That's 760?
That's all I know. His cell phone is 760-7033.
Okay, so you called him on that. So we should see a call about 7:45. You call him?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
And he came and got me, of course, and my mom, she asked him for his cell phone number and stuff, and then
Your mom
she
did?
told him that. Yes.
So your mom saw Tori there at the house when he
Yes.
picked you up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we left. We drove to down the road by the. I'm trying to picture it. We're right by the church, and we're right by I know the road's called Hawthorne.
Okay.
Yes.
Drove down Hoffman Road.
They drove all the way to the end. Then we turned right onto Trevick.
Okay.
Then I called Matt
You call him on
on the
Tori's cell phone?
I called him on, yes.
Okay, so you called
Called
Matt
him
in
on
Matt.
the phone, yes.
So what number did you call Matt at? Do you remember?
He had it in his phone.
So
it
was this, were you talking to Matt, he was out at like Whispering Cliffs?
Yes,
where
he
you
was at her
ended up
house.
going?
Her
Okay.
house.
So we should see a call. Remember about what time
Yes.
that was? 8, sometime after 8?
Sometime after 8, before 8:30.
Okay,
She was out
so-
at her house at 8:30. I remember it was 2 o'clock.
Okay, between 8 and 8:30, we should see a call
Yes, you should see.
from the cell
Yes.
to Whispering Cliffs, okay?
Mhm.
Okay?
Yes. Yes, sir.
All right. Now, so you drove out. Did you stop anywhere else? What would you talk about on the phone?
We had no clue how to get there because it was
Okay.
clear out there and stuff.
So you
Yeah.
basically asking for directions.
Yeah.
Who did you talk to?
We talked to Matt. Well, I think Cassie answered the phone. Then we talked to Matt, and then Matt talked to Tori, and then we drove to Highland.
Highline, you mean?
Yeah, Highline.
Okay.
And then I can't remember the road. Then I remember turning on a 2.5 mile road.
Okay.
And we went.
But the long and the short of it is that you didn't stop anywhere in
No,
between. You
no,
didn't
no, direct
stop at
house.
this gas store or anything like that.
No.
Convenience store, nothing like that. And then you arrived. You eventually found the place, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. And as I recall, you guys parked where out in the driveway?
On the right side of there was like a truck there.
Okay.
You parked on the right side of that.
Okay. What did that truck look like? You know?
I remember it had I don't know if it had a.
Okay.
I think it was a truck. I don't really know exactly.
Okay. All right. Remember what
I-
color it was?
I remember it being gray and blue, but
Okay.
that's what I see in my head.
All right.
Just
Good enough.
gray and
So you
blue.
parked to the right of that truck.
That's right.
All right. Then what?
Then we saw Matt up on the front porch, and he
Okay,
said,
so
"Hey
it's like,
guys,
is that like up on the balcony? Is that
Yeah.
up like on the second level?
the balcony."
Okay, so
he
he
said,
come out of the
"Hey,
house
guys,
to
yeah."
greet you. Okay.
And so we were inside the house, we're like, "Oh my crap, and this is a huge house and stuff." And so we went.
How do you get into the house?
You go up the balcony,
Mm-hmm.
then I think it's like that.
So you ended up entering
door.
the house at the same place where Matt was standing
Yes.
greeting you.
Yeah.
But did you notice there was a lower door too in the garage
I
door?
did.
Okay,
notice
so you
that.
didn't go in that door. You went in the second level.
Yes.
Okay. And then what?
Well, we
You guys went into the house.
walked
I
inside.
assume, both together. Tori was with you.
Yes.
Okay.
And we saw the house, and it was really big and stuff. And we're like, "Oh, this is cool," you know. And then I remember asking Cassie, "Where is everybody?" You know, she said, "Oh, well, I'm not sure. We came." So we sat down. I remember she had a big video.
So you went there and you went into a first room. Did you go into a living room, a hallway? What was it?
There's a living room on the left side. I remember there's a staircase.
So what's the first thing you did when you arrived there? Did you just go into the living room or did you
No.
go throughout the whole house?
I walked
Check out
around.
the house.
Yeah,
Okay, was you escorted by anybody or
I
you
was
just
Matt.
okay, so Matt, like,
He walked me around and stuff. I'm
okay,
like,
just
"All
kind of
right."
showing you everything. So you basically looked at every room in the house, got
Just
the
the house.
lay of the land.
There's a
yeah?
lot of rooms there. Yeah,
Okay,
there's tons of them.
all right. Then what? So you looked at the house, checked it out. Do anything significant? I mean, did you go?
No, we just walked around and stuff. And then I remember we went into the kitchen to try to find some food.
Okay.
And I remember seeing a Harry Potter book there. And let's see.
Did you find some food?
No, they didn't have anything good.
Okay.
At all.
So you didn't eat anything.
Not one because I was hungry. But
Okay. So you looked for some food. Nothing looked good to
No.
eat. Open drawers. I think we asked you that. I think you opened drawers and cabinets
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah,
Like just kind of looked
yeah,
around for
food.
some food.
yes,
Okay. Did you end up eating anything there all night? Nothing at all.
no, well, not me anyways.
Okay. So you didn't eat anything. Okay. Did anybody eat anything? Do you know of?
Popsicles.
Okay.
Remember.
Who's all eating popsicles?
Matt, Cassie, and I think Tori have them. I believe Tori have them too. They might have them.
What those popsicles look like?
They were like the the squeeze ones, you know? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like the otter pops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
Kind of like that.
Okay. So you hung out, and then what did you do? As I recall, you guys, after you looked around the house, and did you go up and
Went back into the
living room?
yes. And then I saw that he had a big video collection. So I looked at a bunch of movies and stuff.
Okay.
And then I think
Right? Did you look through those movies?
I did.
Okay. Do you like movies? I mean, is that,
Yes.
what kind of movies? What's your favorite kind of movies?
I like horror movies.
Okay. So you like horror movies?
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, what genre?
Is what?
Like what category?
Oh.
What? There's a lot of them.
Is there? What would you say is your favorite movie of all?
Of all time, my favorite movie would have to be. There's lots of choices. To be honest, I'd have to say Halloween. It's my favorite movie.
Okay.
It's a good
Good
one.
movie, it is.
That's a pretty good classic.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So you looked through the video collection. See anything you like? Did you pick a movie out? Or were you gonna watch a movie?
I wanted to watch Domestic Disturbance, but that's not what Terry wanted to watch. So he got Kill Bill Volume 2, I believe.
Okay.
We watched that, and
Did you watch the whole movie? Did you guys all go in the living room and watch
yes,
the movie?
yeah. And I was on the couch that was on the far wall.
Okay.
And Matt and Cassie were kissing and stuff.
Okay.
And Tori was right by the TV. And they had a huge TV. And
Can you show me? Can you draw the couch for me?
okay, what I remember seeing.
Just from like the top view, say you're hanging from the ceiling, just draw the
Top view.
room.
Yeah,
You'll
just
put
the
four
walls
put
and-
4 walls and then put the furniture in there where you think things were.
Okay. Remember there was like a doorway here.
Okay.
Remember the couch wrapped around like this. And I think it stopped here. And there's movies right here. There's a TV that was diagonal, I do remember that. Okay, couch. And I remember there was a painting on the wall. So I guess I'll just put paintings.
And will you put the names of the people and where they sat in relationship to where they sat on the
Yes,
couch?
I can do that. Okay, I sat right here. Tori was right in front of the TV on like I think it was a banana chair or something. Banana chair.
And where was Cassie at? Or that was Tori that was sitting in
Yeah.
front. Okay.
Matt and Cassie were both right here and they were kissing.
Okay. Doing his thing. So was Tori into the movie? I mean, was it
Yes.
his favorite movie?
He loved that movie.
Okay. So
I
he
do
was-
remember Coffee Table too.
Okay, so he's like preoccupied with the movie. Were you guys talking about anything or just watching the movie?
Well, I was looking at him. Like, hey, you know. So, yeah, I remember that. And then I do remember there was like an end table here. I remember there was a couple windows. But I don't really know exactly how the room looked. I think that's pretty much it though.
Okay, fair enough.
If you could just sign it and date it at the bottom so I know that that one's yours.
So while you're signing that, so you watched the movie for you didn't. You say you didn't watch the whole movie.
Yeah,
You
we watched like maybe half an hour of it.
okay. About what time is this then? So you watched a half hour of it. So when you got done watching the movie and those guys had ate their popsicle sticks or whatever they were doing there. So what time was it when the end of Kill Bill? When you guys quit watching it?
Well, we went into the kitchen.
Okay, what were you
I
doing in the
believe.
kitchen?
Well, we're trying to find food again.
Okay.
And I remember the clock said 9:06, 8:50 something. I remember
Okay.
that. And I told him I probably needed to get going.
Okay. Who did
So I
you
was
tell
kinda
that to?
bored. I told that to Matt and Cassie, I believe, was standing right by him.
What'd you tell him? Did you tell him?
I told him I had to be home. Yeah, 'cause I was getting kind of bored. And so I said that I had to be home.
Okay.
9:30.
Okay.
So I said to leave.
So you told me I had to be home at 9:30.
And then I remember Matt saying that he needed a ride home. And Tori said that he would come back and get him. So he said that and stuff. So we left. I remember we left around 9:30. 28 or something like that. I remember the clock saying that. And then we...
So let me ask you this before we back up a little bit. Now, you didn't eat any popsicles in there?
No.
Okay. So they were eating popsicles. Now, were you in the kitchen? What were you using to open them? Were they these ones you have to cut the top open, or did you tear them with your teeth, or how?
You had to cut the top of them open.
Okay, so how were they opening the popsicles?
I remember there was a knife in the drawer that had like a child hang on it.
Okay.
And Matt was like, oh yeah, I showed him how to open it and stuff, and he opened it for me, and then he did it.
Okay. So did you touch that knife at all?
I think I held it first, yes.
Okay. Did you see them using the knife?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then did it was laying on the counter when you left? Was it put back in the drawer? Was it on the counter? Do you know what it was?
I think it's put back in the drawer actually.
Okay. But you saw that, and Matt showed you. Matt apparently helped you get that knife out of the
Yeah.
thing. Okay. And then why did you handle it?
I was trying to find like a pair of scissors, and I found that, and I'm like, hey,
Okay.
this might work.
Okay.
So I just touched that.
Okay. But you didn't have a popsicle stick of
I
your
did
own.
not
To
have
open,
popsicle
you just helped them open theirs. Or?
Yeah, I have one.
All right.
I'm not a big fan of those kind of popsicles.
Okay. All right.
And then I do know that we went downstairs to the to get our popsicles, and I saw the gym.
Okay.
So we lifted weights for like maybe 20 minutes.
Did you
And
play them? Did you sit on them? Did you
Yeah.
play with it a little bit so your fingerprints might be on those?
yes,
Those
we had like a contest,
Okay.
and yes, I won.
So you downstairs. Now you got the popsicles out of the freezer downstairs. Is that where you got
Yeah,
them
the
from?
freezer.
That's where they were. All right. Did you see any other room downstairs? Was there? Did you go in the
Never
room that was in the
seen-
corner? See that room in the
yes,
corner?
Yeah,
Tell me about that room.
that room was kind of cool. It had like a couch, it had like a TV in there. Then it had like a fridge, like a microwave, I believe.
Okay. Did you was there a TV? You say
Yeah.
in there? Just what kind of room do you think it was? I mean, what?
Well,
was your-
Matt
what was your
was the
spin on it?
stoner room.
Okay, so you go in there and smoke weed or something, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys didn't smoke weed in there.
No.
Okay. So anyway, so you check out that room. Do you notice anything about that room was the lights on in it when you were there?
Lights
Was
were
it-
off.
So you guys had to open the door.
You
and
turned it
go in?
on. And I remember thinking it was kind of out of, in the way
kind
of
of a
the
weird
house.
place
Kind
for
of
a
weird
room,
place to have a room. So
Okay.
it's on
Did you notice anything on the walls? Do you know what? Do
like
you know what?
painting or whatever?
Well, maybe like that. But you know what an electrical panel is? Like the breaker box that you turn the breakers on in the house.
Like the still thing?
Yeah, it's like a steel panel door, and then it's got breaker switches
I
in it.
didn't know.
It turns the power off to everything. Do you
I
remember
don't.
seeing one of those on the wall?
I have it in my house. Yeah.
Okay, do you remember seeing one on the wall in that room?
I didn't even think of it. No.
Okay, you didn't think of it or you didn't see it?
I didn't see it.
Okay, but you might have, if the door would have been hanging open on it, you probably would have noticed that maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't shut the door on it, it was open, so your fingerprints wouldn't be on that panel for any reason. You don't remember
No.
shutting the door or putting your hand
I
on
walked
the
in
wall?
there. I don't think my prints be on that. It's because I didn't know exactly where it was.
Okay,
so
but you didn't recognize an electrical panel in there?
I didn't recognize anything.
It's something you certainly wouldn't be fooling around with normally. I mean,
No,
so you'd probably remember touching something like that because they're dangerous.
probably.
Okay,
Yes.
good enough.
So I didn't touch it.
So it's about 9:30. You're saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you're saying, had enough. Had enough. There's no party. Nobody's showing up. Where's everybody at? There's no food. There's
Are you guys
nothing.
calling anybody? Are you saying, hey, what's up?
No, 'cause I don't have a phone number.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really, kind of guy that has so much phone numbers in his pocket.
Okay. So you're dead in the water pretty much for the party. I mean, there's no food. There's
Yeah,
no
it's okay.
fun. There's just kind of dead. So you tell them that you have to be home at 9:30.
Yes.
Okay. But that wasn't true.
No.
That you were just telling that to get
Yeah,
out.
my curfew was 10.
Okay. Did you guys make arrangements to go anywhere when you left there?
I was supposed to go, and I think he was supposed to drop me off, and then I don't know exactly what we're doing. We left to go hang out with, let's just drive around or something. And then I said that I would.
Where exactly did you live when you left the place? Okay, when you left, you backed out of that parking spot. Did you spin the wheels? Did he spin the wheels when you backed up? Did you burn out in the driveway? Would there have been any reason why where that car was parked? Did you peel out marks or anything?
Well, he gives a lot of gas.
Okay.
He's just trying to he drives a stick. And so yeah.
Okay, so it could have had a burnout in the driveway maybe, but you don't recall that? Oh, good. Okay. All right, so you left there, then where did you drive to? Did you go park in the area or anything like that?
We're gonna get the tickets for the thing.
Go to the what?
The tickets, for the thing.
Tickets for
the movie.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna go get tickets to go to the movie.
And so
you didn't park anywhere though in between, so there'd be no reason for like a neighbor to see your car. Where at?
To find a cell phone, call Matt.
Okay. So was this in the neighborhood, just not far down?
No, it was like maybe 20 feet away from the house.
Okay.
Then Matt wanted us to come back and get him.
So this night, track me because I'm just, it's probably me, I'm not understanding. But, so you leave the house and you're just like, you're 20 feet down the road.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're going to stop, you pull over.
Yeah.
You pull over on the road or you maybe pull over in somebody's yard or something like that?
The road, I remember seeing a bunch of grass on the side.
Well, can you do this? Maybe flip that page on that thing, kind of.
What was the date today? I didn't put it in.
26.
Oh, it's a 26. And you just flip the page and maybe we'll just make this simple. You know, say the house where my X is. I'm putting an X where that house is, and then if you can put, as I recall, this street kind of goes around and it's around. I don't know if you went there or not, but that's the street, and then it goes out. Maybe this is I think this would be, kind of loops in here, and then Marble Street where you come off 2.5 miles down here. So you guys probably would have come in here. I don't know if you come in that way. Can you tell me which way into the neighborhood you came? Does that kind of make sense to you a little bit?
Okay, this is Marble, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we went all the way this way, and we turned here. And we parked right on the side of a truck.
Right on.
There's a deck right here.
Okay, I'm tracking with you now.
Now, how do you leave?
We go like this, we back up, and we go over here. We stop about.
Is it on that corner, or is it before the corner? So it's maybe right in there. Just give me your best estimate.
Probably right in here. We parked here. We got his cell phone.
Okay, where was it? Like down in the?
Yeah, the glove compartment.
Do you remember the kind of house that you were parked in front of? Do you remember any details? Any other cars parked there, or something to give us an idea?
I remember seeing grass on the side of it.
All right. A
lot of grass. I don't remember seeing a.
But you were parked facing. You were facing that way, so the headlights. So if I put a little arrow. I'm sorry. If you put a little arrow on the front, that's the front of the car.
Like this.
Is that correct?
The car is facing that way.
Yes.
Heading that way. All right.
That's facing that way.
Okay.
Can we stop? Okay, then we go this way, and then we go there, and then.
So let me back you up one more time. You found the cell phone apparently, and then you called Matt.
Yeah.
But you hadn't been gone from the house for about a minute or two, right? I mean.
Well, we didn't call Matt yet.
Okay, so you stopped there to find the cell phone.
Yeah.
How long did you stop there for?
5 minutes.
Okay, what were you doing?
I was talking about the movie and stuff.
Okay, talk about going to the movie. Okay.
Okay.
Talking for about 5 minutes.
About
right?
5 minutes.
Okay.
Then you want to keep going?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So you didn't make a phone call from there. You kept rolling.
No. Came back to movies. We got the tickets and stuff. And then we
I'm
called
just gonna
Matt.
back you up and slow down just a little bit, so I can make sure and get all the details here. You find the phone there. You guys talk for 5 minutes there.
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't make a phone call back to Matt.
Not yet.
So you have the phone. So you're driving. Do you drive all the way to the movie theater? And the movie theater we're talking about is Carmike, right? The $2 movie or the dollar theater. I don't know what they call it, but it used to be next to the Green Triangle there.
Yeah.
That's the place we're talking about.
Yeah, it was around 9:45.
So you drive uninterrupted from that place where you stopped for 5 minutes.
Yeah, just went to the thing.
And then you talked for 5 minutes, and then you drove straight to the movie house.
Yes.
Didn't stop in between, didn't pull over again, didn't get out of the car. Nobody would have saw you getting out of your car. Somewhere in between.
Get out of my car like when?
Well, in between that trip. You didn't stop anywhere and go to a gas station, go to a convenience store, get out of the car.
No.
And you didn't get out of the car there, did you? No, nobody saw you guys get out for a minute to get something out of the car, or did you?
I think I opened to spit.
Okay.
And I dropped like a thing on the floor, and I just got it. But that's about
but
it.
you opened the door there, and so, but you wouldn't have left. People wouldn't have saw you, getting out of the car. You guys and walking from there.
No.
Okay, you didn't like go
No.
walk anywhere, go see anybody else in the
No.
area. Okay, so you just stayed in the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so drove there, and then it was around 9:45, like I said.
Okay, so it was about 9:35, I guess. If you left at 9:30, you drive down the street, so it's 9:35 when you're leaving
Oh,
from
well,
your
yeah.
5-minute stop.
Yeah, I was trying to get to the movie theater, so not 9:45.
Okay, so it takes about 20 minutes, you think, to get there?
Maybe it wasn't that far from the place. Well, it was far from the place.
So you
Maybe
get
about 15 minutes.
Okay, so you arrived at the movie theater. You're pretty sure that what time you arrived?
Yes.
You looked at your watch and it was 9:45.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we went to check on the movies.
And what'd you find out when you checked on the movies?
We wanted to see Click. But it started at 9:45, and we watch movies a lot,
Uh-huh.
and we like to see the whole movie. So, and I think the only one playing was Pulse, and that was at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So we went inside there. I remember calling Matt inside the movie theater.
So that was it still 9:45 or was it a little later when you called Matt so we can match up that phone call?
Maybe 10:26, I think. 10:26, 10:27.
Okay. I'm not tracking, I guess.
Okay.
So you arrive at the movie house at 9:45.
Yeah.
Okay, you go in.
You're going to the movie.
You go in.
Okay, do you go straight into the movie or you hang out in the lobby?
I went to the bathroom.
Okay. And who sold you your ticket?
I remember it was a guy. I remember that.
Was there anything particular about him?
There's just a guy in the movie theater.
Okay.
Did you know him?
No.
And so we got go. You buy from the guy. It's 9:45. Ruff, do you think it's 9:45 when you go inside the lobby there? So if someone sees you there, they're going to see you at 9:45.
Probably.
Okay. So you wait around, and then do you go? When do you make
We
that?
going to the movie already.
Okay, you go to the movie. You start watching the movie.
Okay, well let's back up. We're going a little fast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You go in. You go to the bathroom. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Which side do we go on?
The right. No, the left. I think it's the bathroom is.
Okay. But where is the movie at?
I think the movie's on the right side.
Okay. And then where at? Is it the first theater? Do you guys turn and go in?
Is there any way you can help us out with a map of the theater to show us kind of where the movie was in there so we know? And again, we're just trying to confirm,
Yeah,
that,
of course.
so you know. And you can do another page if you want. Just flip the page.
No, flip page. Yeah. All right. Okay. Box here. Parking lot over here. Here's where we park, by the way.
Okay.
The parking lot there.
Here's the front. Here's all the movie posters and stuff.
Right on.
Here's the front doors.
Okay.
There's like an arcade off the side, I think.
Okay, so where you're indicating, put an X where you think you parked for me.
It's off the page. Oh, wait. Oh.
It's like way out in the parking lot.
It was on
Say-
the
say-
left side.
Say the street is the edge of the paper, and that would be.
This is the street.
When?
Here's Kmart.
All right, I got you.
We parked like over here.
Okay, which direction were you facing when you parked?
That way.
So so your front was facing just.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the back of the building. So you didn't park back here along this fence, right? On the back of the building.
It was at the end of it, yes.
What could you see when you pulled your car in there? What could you see out the front headlights? Was there a building in front of you?
I just saw a curb.
Okay. So now, based upon your map there, and I'm doing it because so we all understand that you're probably facing to the west. Okay. In the front of that building where the posters are and stuff, that's the east side of the building.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Yeah.
But just for our clarification.
East.
All right. So you guys park. You go in.
Yeah.
So when we review, okay. So you go in. Okay. You there. You park it. Did I cut you off on the about where you park?
Well, okay, so you come in and you park right here. Is there another row of parking right here? Or is it the
I
end?
think it
I mean,
was
is it grass?
the end.
Okay.
Yes,
So you
grass.
see the curb in front.
So, there's some dumpsters right here. Do you guys?
Yeah, I didn't look at the.
Okay. So is there dumpster? I mean, do you park by the dumpsters? Is it stink or anything when you get out, or do you?
I don't remember any dumpsters.
Okay, that's fine.
I remember grass.
Okay.
And
Okay.
there's a curb.
But you park definitely on this side.
Yes.
Okay. Please keep going. I'm sorry.
Okay, I do.
You go to the movie. I'm going to recap. You go into the movie. You both now. How does this payment go down? There are guys running the ticket booth.
I
The guy-
gave him a 20.
Okay, give him 20.
I guess I paid for his ticket. I didn't know it. I guess, yeah. I guess they paid.
You gave him 20. How much change you get back?
$16.
Okay. Okay, so he didn't pay.
No.
You paid for him.
And
Okay.
you're
He said he paid me back.
and you're absolutely, unequivocally positive that you two went into Pulse. You two bought tickets for Pulse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then,
So
yeah.
Andy asked you about the guy that was taking the tickets, just so we know.
Yes.
Do you remember what color hair he had? Do you remember anything about him at all?
I didn't know.
Remember anybody else there working behind the counter?
Unless I was talking
Do you
to him.
recognize anybody?
No, I was just talking to my friend, Minotaur. I was talking to him. We bought tickets.
Okay, now as soon as you bought tickets, you went in there at 9:45, but the movie hadn't started because it starts at 10, so you had to hang around in the lobby
Well,
for 15 minutes, right?
well, no. We went to the bathroom.
Okay.
Then we went to theater.
Okay. So
You
you
were
went
allowed
right
to go in
in.
there like a few minutes before it starts.
Sure. Okay. So where at do you sit in the theater? If you could just draw.
I guess I don't understand about the, you go in and buy the ticket, still 9:45,
Yeah.
correct? And then you buy the ticket, but you're inside.
Yeah.
So then you go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Then you come back out. No, they're not letting you in the movie until 10 o'clock.
And then I go to the movie maybe 5 to 10 minutes before it's.
So they were sitting and everything, so it wasn't like wait until 10 o'clock, right? So you got in.
We had to wait a little bit because there was a movie in there before, I think.
Okay,
That's what happened.
all right.
So you just hung out in the lobby?
No.
No.
We stayed in the bathroom, and then we talked about some stuff. And then went to theaters and stuff.
Okay. At what point do you make that phone call to Matt?
To Matt,
Mhm.
while we were inside the movie theater.
You're watching the movie.
Yes.
So you haven't made it yet?
Do you remember what the coming attractions were, the trailers, on the movie when you're sitting there watching it?
I remember
Where'd you sit inside the movie? On the next page, just go flip the page again.
wherever I was sitting.
Just draw the movie house, a big square movie house, and a bunch of, just kind of give us a
There's
general
movie.
location in the room.
Okay, stairs. We always sit in the middle, so we were.
I mean, you always do, but did you this time sit in the middle? Okay, was there a lot of people in there?
It wasn't like a full house or anything.
Estimate how many people you think were in there.
Half.
Like 10 people?
No.
5 people?
More
20
than that.
people?
I remember. Well, it wasn't like full. Maybe half of the theater, probably. Not half wasn't packed. I don't know. It just maybe. If I were to have to say a number, I'd say about 30.
About 30?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you sat right in the middle. Do you remember where the exit was in that? Did you remember seeing that?
Okay, there's exit off to the side. I know that.
Both sides? Shut both sides,
And
exits
then
there.
there was doors on this side.
Where did you exit?
This side.
When you guys left, where'd you go out? Or did you go out the same way you come in? You go out
Yeah.
through the lobby? And I remember on that last page, just flip it back one. That's the whole movie house. Can you tell me where inside? And that's the whole theater. It's probably not shaped square like that, but what side of the movie? What side of the place was it on? The building, the movie.
I remember there's a counter here. I know that.
Right.
There's a guy.
Say this is the whole big building. This is the whole thing. And this is where you go. And this is a little ticket booth maybe right here. And then you can go to this theater or this theater's back here. Which way did you go?
I think it was
At
the
the-
right. I think it was the right.
Okay. So you went to the right, and then do you remember where the theater was once you went to the right? Just kind of in the general location of the building. Was it clear at the end? Was it right in front? As soon as you just don't remember that?
No.
You don't remember seeing the sign or anything?
I remember.
Because there's a lot of movie theaters in there, right?
Yeah. There's all of them. They went to the theater.
Okay.
That was
So
that.
kind of put next, maybe where you think the theater is inside there.
Okay, I know there's a hallway.
All right.
Maybe right there.
All right. So you're in there.
Right, there's more doors.
You're in there, and the movie started.
Yes.
And do you see any, like I'm trying to ask you, maybe some details about the movie. Do you remember any, the coming attractions, the trailers, the
The
previews that they
trailers.
do?
I do know that from what I saw, it's kind of like a kind of like a sequel to White Noise,
Okay.
but there was no original characters or anything.
So what was the movie about? I mean, you watched most of the movie?
I don't know. Well, there's a girl there.
Okay.
I sat. She was maybe 2 seats away from me.
Okay. What side of you was she sitting
On
on?
my right side.
On your right side?
Yes.
2 girls, right?
There's a girl and she had a friend. Yes.
Okay, sitting right next to you?
No.
Or
They're
a
like
couple seats over?
Yeah, probably 2 seats over.
So you were talking to them?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we got a hold of them, they would know, they'd remember
Yes,
that conversation.
they would remember that conversation.
And did I recall you say that her name was Heather?
I remember her name was Heather. Yes.
Okay, what about the other one? You remember her name?
I didn't really talk to her at all.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do you remember where they went to school or anything?
I thought I heard them say Highland. But that's. But I'm not exactly sure exactly what school they went to now.
Okay. Okay. You're not quite sure what she'd said.
No.
Because you've been in junior high?
She wasn't that young.
She wasn't that young, so
that's
definitely high school.
She was at least a freshman, probably a sophomore.
Okay. And you're a sophomore or you?
I am a junior.
You're
And
junior. All right.
she said that she was 15, so I think she's probably sophomore. That's
Okay.
my best guess.
What did she look like?
Well, she's pretty attractive, of course. She was wearing tight jeans. She had, I think it was brown hair, and it was probably about to here.
Okay. So that would say probably what, 5'3", 5'4"?
She was pretty short. I would say 5'5".
Is she?
Well, she wasn't that short, because she's probably up to here to me. She's probably 5'6", 5'7".
What color is her hair?
I think it was brown.
Definitely brown, or was it
Was that-
strawberry brown?
It was like my sister's hair. So it was like brown with like streaks of like blonde in it and stuff.
But
All right.
but she said her name was Heather.
Yeah.
Did you hear her friend call her Heather?
I did. Yes.
Okay. So you're pretty confident her name was Heather.
Just not sure if she went to Highland or not.
Huh. I'm not positive she went to Highland, but
Okay.
But you haven't seen her at Pokey.
No.
So
I've
chances
never
are,
seen her before. So
she either goes to Highland or.
Century. Or she came from out of town. I don't know.
But you heard her say Highland. I mean, something gave you the
I
inkling
guess. Yeah. Well, I don't.
If you don't remember, that's
I
fine.
don't really-
But if she
Oh,
said
okay.
Highland, then it kind of helps us a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, good deal. Let's talk to her. So you don't remember any details about this movie at all. How long were you in the movie for?
We were in there maybe 20 minutes, and I called Matt,
Okay.
and let's see.
You called him or Tori called him?
Tori called him.
And you remember what time that was?
It was maybe 20 minutes in the movie.
So 10:20 if the movie starts
Well,
at
not
10.
exactly 20 minutes, but you know. Yeah.
So around 10:20, you think?
Yeah. I'd say I remember checking his phone to see what time it was at like maybe 10 minutes of the movie, and it said 10:12, and then I remember we called him at least probably 10 minutes after that. So
Okay.
around.
So you were sitting inside the movie house
Yes.
when you called inside the theater. The movie was going.
Yes.
Who'd you talk? Did you make the call, or did
He
Tori?
called. He called. Yes.
Tori called
Yeah.
Matt.
Tori called Matt.
Okay. And so you don't know what they talked about?
No.
Did you hear any conversation, what Tori was saying to him, or did he tell you about the conversation?
I remember he said if he still needed us to pick him up or something, he said no. His mom was going to come before we got back to his house. So I remember he asked me if he wanted to come and stop by the movie house. And then he said he had to go home with his mom. That's what he said.
Okay. What time did you, so you said you only stayed in that Pulse movie for 20 minutes total?
Well, I went outside and she
Where'd
called
you
her
go outside?
dad.
Okay, who called her dad?
Heather.
She had a cell phone?
She did.
Okay.
And she called her dad.
Uh-huh.
And she talked like maybe we're pretty quick and back, and then when we went back in the theater.
Okay.
What did she say to her dad?
I remember saying hi, Hattie, but I don't really remember what she said.
Did she ask you to go outside with her?
No, I just followed her.
I mean, how do you come about? Are you guys now sitting next to each other, bullshitting, or?
No, we're still. It's 2 seats over.
Okay, so she gets up, right? And she goes, you walk back down the hall, right?
Yeah.
And you...
Well, I was gonna, talk to her, and you try to get,
Try to hook up with her a little bit. Okay, does that work?
She didn't really seem very interested, no.
Okay, so is she just kind of guffing you off? Is she just kind of ignoring you, or?
Kind of.
Okay, what do you say to her?
I just say, geez, I was talking to her in small talk.
Like what? I mean...
No, I remember seeing who you call on, just like, my dad and stuff, and said, alright. And then she just kept talking, so I went back into the...
So she's outside?
Yeah. Well, she's outside in the lobby. She's back inside.
Okay, so you go back out in the lobby.
So you didn't go clear outside?
No,
you outside. You just went in the lobby?
Yeah, in the lobby. And then...
What side of the lobby were you in?
We walked to the left side of the lobby, I believe.
Okay, so somebody in the thing probably would have saw you out there.
I think they saw you.
Okay, but you didn't recognize anybody again out there that you'd say, I know him, or her, or whatever?
It wasn't very...
Not
a lot of people were there.
Do you know if there's any kids that work there from Pokey? Have you ever, you go to movies a lot, right?
I go to the new theater, though.
Okay.
Okay. So we're there, so how long do we stay at the movie? You end up going back into the movie after you've been out with Heather while she's making fun. Where's Tori at? Is he still in the movie? He's watching the movie?
Yes.
Okay. And then you go back in, you sit next to Tori again? Then how long do you stay at the movie? Do you finish out the movie?
I think we wait 5 minutes, and then I remember seeing the credits.
At the end of the movie?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the movie about? You're a movie buff, so these are things that you pay attention to, right?
At least
you guys...
parts of the movie or something. Any characters you can hook us up with to describe somebody in the movie, describe what happened, anything. What's the whole premise or the plot of the movie? What's it all about?
Well, it was similar to White Noise.
Yeah, I don't know White Noise, so you're gonna have to give us some. Okay, you're gonna have to give us some details.
Okay, it's about a guy and his wife.
I don't want to know what White Noise is about. I want to know what this movie's about.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And then I remember, I can't really exactly explain the movie because I haven't paid attention to it.
Well, okay. You know what we did yesterday?
What?
We went and watched the movie.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So,
okay.
What is the movie about?
Jeez, I don't exactly know. I remember being really, really bored.
So you go in a movie, you pay that money to go in a movie, and so your story is you didn't really watch the movie.
Well, I'm talking to girls that are here.
Okay, but they're 2 seats away. You could be doing a lot of talking in the movie. At least you're picking up something. You're gonna pick up at least one image off the screen that you saw. Tell us about one person. Describe one person you saw in the movie. What'd they look like?
I'm seeing a man, and he looked at a TV screen. And it had White Noise on. It had the shh thing.
And that's all you saw the whole movie. So how long do you think you were inside that movie theater? Grand total.
We were there for maybe 2 hours.
2 hours? You were inside that movie theater?
Maybe.
And you don't remember one detail to help us out. We're trying to help you out.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want to tell you. Jeez.
Okay, so let's go back to this. You go back in the movie. Tori's still sitting after Heather makes a phone call. Movie, the credits roll. You guys get up and leave?
Yeah.
How do you leave the movie house? Do you go out the fire exits or do you go out the front door?
Yeah, these doors right here.
Okay, and then you walk back around to your car.
Mm-hmm.
Get in the car. Then what do you do?
Let's see. I think. Let me call that again, do we? I think we just went straight home.
Just went straight home?
Wait, Hunter's after the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, went straight home.
Went straight home. Went to Tori's place.
Yes.
You spent the night there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were in his basement.
Okay. Brian, we got some problems. Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
We got some problems.
Movie.
And it's really important that this is the time in the interview where you really need to cowboy up, and you really need to decide how you want this thing to fall on you.
Yeah.
We've done our homework. Okay.
Yeah.
We've talked to a lot of people. We've viewed tape, okay? And I'm here to tell you, you didn't go to the movie.
Okay.
You were not at that movie theater,
Mhm.
okay? Now, that's neither here nor there. But the thing is, you're going to have to get by that.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't go to the movie, that's fine. But you're going to have to tell us where you went so that we can put you there, because it's I don't want something to cave in on you that's not working for you.
Brian,
Okay? We're here to help you, bro.
You know-
I mean, really, we are.
you know what happened. Okay?
What?
You didn't go to the movie.
We didn't go to the movie. Okay, I'll tell you.
Okay,
so listen
before
to
you
me.
do that, just listen carefully to Andy, okay?
Okay? Now listen to me. Don't underestimate how much we know.
Okay.
Okay? I told you the first night that when I saw you that I don't think you're the type of person that could kill somebody cold-bloodedly,
And, well, you especially my close friend. Yeah,
especially your close friend.
of course. I know.
Okay?
Okay. Hold on a second. Okay.
Okay.
I can tell you what we're doing. I was trying to hide this, but I guess I have to tell you now.
You're going to have to, man. It's the only way out.
We went through cars. That, and that's against the law. That's why I want to say that.
Okay, you went through cars. What does that mean?
We check for the cars that they're locked, and then
Where at?
we go
Where was that?
inside them.
Where at?
Tori had to drive. I don't know. And then we called Matt because he wanted to come too.
Okay, so you didn't go to the movie, but you went through cars.
We didn't go to the movie, but we went.
Can you
through
tell
cars.
us where you went through cars at? Because if you went through, did you take anything out of cars?
We didn't find anything though.
Okay, so can you take us to a car that you went through, and we should find your fingerprints on that car?
We went to. I had gloves, and then we went. I remember we drove by Tori's house and
Hold on.
his neighborhood.
Hold on.
Let's just really let's re-zero ourselves, man. I can't stress to you enough that we are your best friends right now, okay? And please don't underestimate. We know you're a bright kid. We know that you got a lot going for you, and we want to help you to get a lot going for you, and we want to help you. And right now is the perfect time that we can. Man, we can really help you out now. We've got a lot of bargaining chips right now, but it just so requires, like Andy said, we possess some knowledge, firsthand knowledge. We know, and what we're really waiting for is you to come straight with us, so that we can help get you out of this crap, so it's not going to ruin the rest of your life.
Okay.
We want to help you. Okay, we really do, and I just really want you to believe in us for a minute. And really,
I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand.
you need to tell us the truth.
I'm telling you
About-
now.
Okay, so if this is the truth,
Yes, this is the truth.
you can. These things we should be able to go out and confirm.
Yes.
And cooperate.
This is. I was trying to hide this because I heard from a friend that that's 10 years in prison.
What exactly were you doing? Tell me exactly what you were doing.
We parked outside her house for.
Whose house? That's right. Okay, just let's do
Cassie's
something right now.
house.
Let's do something right now.
Yeah.
Just take a minute. We'll all be quiet for a minute. You can take a few deep breaths. Okay.
Yeah.
Really go deep and do some soul searching and get your, get your wind back, and then you can go ahead and tell us. Okay.
Okay.
And you tell us when you're ready. Just take a few deep breaths. Like your dad said, you just need to calm down. If you're telling the truth, this is going to be easy. If you're lying, it's going to be a hard night.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Now, before you go any further, okay, we have some aces in our pocket. And what I mean by aces, I mean we have some things that we know beyond a shadow of a doubt, that we've confirmed with people and that we know. Okay? We know about the car. We know about some activities that you guys have done. Okay? So needless to say, for you to jerk us our chain, okay? Cassie's this great friend of yours, okay?
And she's watching right now. She's hearing everything that you're saying.
She has been brutally murdered. And then you have wasted our time by dicking around, okay? And trying to lie to us. And trust me, we understand why you're trying to divert us, okay? We understand. You don't want to get in trouble. I understand that, okay? The whole point of this is don't waste any more of our time, okay? Don't underestimate what we know.
Yeah.
Okay? Because it's going to come down to one or two things, okay? We already have one strike against you, okay? You've already lied to us, and we don't appreciate that, okay?
Yeah.
These are the types of situations that you don't lie in. Everything else in this world is game. And I'm a firm believer in that. I don't give a shit if you lie in anything else to a cop, whatever. When it comes to a murder of a beloved friend, you do not lie, okay? The second part of that is I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to think about what part of this that you're involved in, okay? How much of this are you involved in?
Involved
Okay.
in what?
In what we're talking about with Cassie, okay?
You think I'm involved?
I want you to continue. I want you to
We
keep.
do.
I want you to keep talking to us
Because we know
about the
some
cars.
things, Brian. Okay, and I'm saying we're your lifeline. We can help you now, but we can't help you later. We can if you tell us. I mean, we're willing to let bygones be bygones. You told us the first lie, so what? We expect that. Just let's clean it up and let's make it right. Let's look man to man in the eye. Let's get all our cards on the table, and let's talk about. And we're here for one thing. We're here, to solve what happened to Cassie.
Yes.
And we didn't know if you were involved in that. And if you are, that's fine. We can deal with that.
Fine.
We can deal with that. But
You guys are ridiculous.
we're not
And
being
how to kill my friend. Why the hell would I kill Cassie?
Did anybody? Do you know who did it?
No, I don't know who killed Cassie.
Doesn't it seem weird that all of a sudden now, you left a place in the house, and now you've already told us the first lie. Now I'm hoping that you're gonna come clean and you're gonna tell us.
What
really
really
happened?
exactly what I know. All right, we left her house. Okay. We parked over here by the grass.
Okay.
We called Matt. I don't know exactly what time it was. It was probably 10:15. Probably not 10:15. That's too much. I don't know. 9:40. I guess. He said he'd get back to us
Get back to you about what?
about the cars.
So we should expect Matt. 'Cause
We were
let me stop
supposed
you.
to
Let me
come
stop
back
you
and
one
get
thing.
him. Go
Let me stop you one thing. Matt's taking a polygraph tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
And a lie detector test.
Of course. I know.
We're gonna ask that.
Okay.
Okay. Now you're saying that he has knowledge of that. You're gonna go through cars.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's true. That's,
Yes.
that's straight up. And
Yes.
That's something we're gonna be able to bounce off, and that's
Mhm.
gonna be. So we should be able to go ask Matt. Isn't it true these guys call and say they want to go through cars?
Yes.
Okay. So you called him about 10:15, maybe less,
Yes.
maybe before.
Yes.
Said, okay, do you want to do it? And he says,
He said he's not sure. He's going to call his mom and see if he can stay out. And then yes. And so we probably waited about 20 minutes from about 10 o'clock, of course. And then we called Matt again.
so this would be about 10,
We
20.
called Matt about 10:20, 10:30.
Okay. Called him again,
We called him again.
second time. Okay.
Yes. And he said his mom was coming to get him. So, and he couldn't go. So we left and went through cars.
Where'd you go through cars at?
And went to a neighborhood by Tori's house. And then I remember there.
Okay, you gotta be.
I
Okay,
am.
now
This is
listen
what
to
happened.
me. Listen to me.
Hi.
You gotta make sure that you can verify what color cars, because we have to go verify all that.
I don't know what color cars. We just check all the cars.
How did you do that? You had gloves on, huh?
Yeah, we just checked all the cars.
What kind of gloves?
You got those gloves?
I should have them, yes.
Where they at?
They should be in my room.
What kind of gloves?
I wore them for soccer. They're the soccer gloves.
Okay. So, you know what? I want to, more than anything in this world, be able to go around Tori's place and find cars that have been broken into.
Okay.
Okay? That's what I want to do, more than anything in this world. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you go back up to that neighborhood and park anywhere?
We park on the side of a road.
Back up in this neighborhood?
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking about Whispering Cliffs out there, 2.5 miles. Do you go back out there?
No. We don't
Right,
go
we're
back out
casting.
there.
Okay, so I'm here to tell you that if we have information that we see that car parked there where you said, a different time, later that night,
Okay.
how do you explain that?
We weren't parked there. We were there. Let's see. We were there 10.
Let me ask you this: you didn't go out to go through cars. You didn't park down the road and get out in that neighborhood and go through cars.
No. Oh, well, like the one, well, like by her house.
Cassie, where you left Cassie and Matt up in that neighborhood.
Yes, we parked.
Draw me
there's a big tree.
So you parked there and you got out of your car. And did you go through some other cars there?
Yes. Okay, like you said, there's this long bend in the road,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's.
If you could put the what road is it for me?
I remember there was some marble. I remember we turned on marble to go to her house. Okay.
And then what road is this? What road is this?
I think it's marble, isn't it?
No, Marble. She lives on
Whispering
Cliffs.
I
So,
wasn't driving, so I don't know exactly what.
okay, he showed.
But you were on the same road, the loop that went to her house, or where she was house
Yeah.
sitting. That's just a big loop.
Yeah.
Even though it
Yeah,
turns, it's
we
all the
drove
same road.
past her house.
Past her going like, which way? Past. The way you came in?
Yeah.
The way
Yeah.
you-
When we came in.
Okay, so you went out the way you came in, so you went back down.
Yeah. Then we turned around right here. And
Okay.
we parked right there. And then we went through cars over here. And then we stayed for about, let's see, the time was about, there was after we called Matt, so it had to have been 10:26, around there. And so, 10:26, 10:27, 20, then, let's see, we went there, then we went back, we left around 10, we didn't stay very long, so it wasn't a lot of cars.
So did you open any cars in particular?
No, they're all locked.
Okay.
So,
Did you take anything from the house?
No.
Are you sure?
positive, didn't take it for her house. Then we went this way, and we're off. We were probably left about 10:40,
Let me ask you this.
10:45.
Is it possible, aside from coincidence and all that kind of stuff, that when you got out, you parked there, did you go back to play a prank on those guys?
Prank on him?
On Cassie and Matt?
No.
Did you go there just to screw with them a little bit and pro prank?
No.
Okay. You're solid about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Okay. Well, you did get out in the neighborhood and check a few car doors.
Yes.
Okay. With the intent to burglarize those cars? You're going to take some stuff out of them, right?
Yes.
So did you end up getting anything that night?
No.
Anything at all? Every
locked.
single car you checked was locked.
No. And then
So you left that neighborhood, okay?
Yes.
And what neighborhood you go to after that?
We went by his house, right? You know, his a huge neighborhood. Then we drove around there. So we left her house, I would have to say about 10:40. Then we went there.
Left whose house? That was the time after you got done parking and checking cars, 10:40.
Yes. Then we went all the way to his house and we went around those cars there. And then we'd probably done around 11:30, 11:40. Then went back, I called my mom. And I told her exactly, I forgot to call her and stuff. Around 11:40. And that was it.
Then you went home.
Yeah. No, I said no at his house in the
Right.
basement.
And then you went back towards his place.
Yes.
You guys didn't go back and things got out of hand. You played a prank.
No.
And things went weird.
No.
Because if it did, I mean, we can work through those things. I mean, that's fine. I mean,
We didn't
it's
go
not fine if
no.
somebody got killed, but it's like, don't dig your hole deeper, because you know what I mean. We didn't start off on very good ground here.
I know. Well, it's because my parents, you know, I got in trouble for fireworks. They got so mad, and so, man, and to find out that I was
Did
going
you
through
get
cars,
any? I mean, I think I asked you this, but did you actually pop any doors that were open?
there was a few doors that were open, yes.
Could we be able to direct us to where those cars were?
I remember seeing a long road, and we went uphill.
And Tori should be able to direct us to that.
Yes, he should be able to direct that. He was driving.
And then what did you guys take?
There wasn't much in there.
Okay,
No, no.
not much, but what did you take? That's the
We didn't take
question.
anything, because there wasn't anything in there.
And take anything at all. You didn't take any mementos at all. You don't have anything in your possession that you took out of someone's car.
No.
What kind of gloves is Tori wearing?
I remember he had these, they were like ski, they were red, that's what I think.
Have you ever done this before?
No, it's the first time.
Well, why tonight? Why that night of all time?
Well, we planned it, last weekend, because Tori had done it previously, and he wanted me to try with him, so I did. Yeah, so.
Okay. Remember we talked to you the other night about you know, some of the steps we go through. We got to corroborate your story and do all that kind of stuff. And now we're going to have to go. Now we got a whole other set of circumstances to go through
I
here.
know.
And I'm hoping we're not going to come to dead ends. I mean, I've got some feelings, and you know, I got some ideas what went down, and it's just going to be up to you to come to realization with it.
Exactly what you did.
And
they're not going to be happy. That's why I was trying to hide
that's
it.
beside the point. There's a little more serious things going on here than, you know, that right now.
How many cars roughly did you open?
We've been open maybe 4 or 5. A lot of them were locked.
Okay, and so you got into 4 or 5?
Yeah, about 4 or 5.
But you didn't take anything, no CDs?
No.
I mean, this is the one time in your life that somebody needs to come up with something missing. I mean, that somebody needs to verify.
Yeah, but
Something you did. Just tell us something that we can go
Take
back
it.
and we can say you did this. Aside from being charged with it, I mean, we don't care about that. We want to go back and be able to say, yep, your story fits. Think, is there anything that we can go back and make your story fit?
I didn't. No, there wasn't anything in the cards. So,
Nobody saw you?
anything.
Didn't you say anybody?
There was a mother that was yelling, and at like her kid or something. Then she walked outside, and then we kind of scurried off early, you know, because of people there.
Okay.
Did you go from behind the house and come back up the hill?
Came back up the hill then.
Behind the house Cassie was house sitting for. There's no reason why
We didn't go back there after that, no.
you didn't go back to
Well,
the house.
Well, like what time?
No. At any time, have you gone down that hill to the road down below?
Like,
At any time in your life, have you ever gone from the road down below, not, you know where the driveway is?
yeah.
Okay, behind the house, gone down that hillside and down to the road?
I do remember on the way out, we're having a hard time, like, you're trying to find everything.
What do you mean?
Like, I do
No,
remember
listen.
Tori
Okay,
saying
so listen to me.
that
Okay,
the wrong road.
I'm gonna show
You're
you.
walking. Did you
No.
walk out the back of the house? Did you
No.
walk up that side of the hill?
No.
You didn't go back there on Saturday out to Cassie's house, did you?
No, I called her though.
Talk to her?
No, she didn't.
Okay,
So would you
here's the house right
call
here.
her from what phone?
I called her from Tori's phone at his house, and we
Tori's
were
phone
going
at his
to
house?
his
cell
cell phone
phone?
at his house, and we were going to the football game, And so I called Cassie, and she didn't answer. And so I left a message, they're screaming. And I said, hey Cassie, we're going to game, and we want you to attend and stuff. But she didn't answer.
Okay, so you're saying at no time would your footprints ever be found behind this house?
No.
Going down the hill to a road?
Oh, I went to see her dog that was on the left side. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did you go down the hillside down to the road just to check it out?
No.
Okay, you didn't ever do that?
No.
Okay, what about Tori?
No.
Okay.
So you went down to where the dog was at?
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause his dog's is this same as my dog.
Okay, let me ask you this. Is Tori with you the whole time that you are checking cars out?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to say that whatever Tori did this night, you did as well?
If with your cars, yeah.
No, I
Tori's
mean,
gonna tell us the same thing when we talk to him.
Yeah. I think he'll come clean to you about the movie.
okay.
Because I did.
And you guys, there's nobody that's going to see you guys sneak back into the house?
No.
That didn't happen?
No.
And there's nobody that's going to see you around the house on Saturday?
No.
We're not going to find those people?
No. We were at our house at all.
Did you have anything to do with the murder? Did you have anything to do with the murder of Cassie?
No. No, I did not have anything to do with the murder of Cassie.
To Tori?
No.
Okay, and you're being square on
Of
that.
course.
And if we offer you a polygraph test, lie detector test,
Yes.
we're gonna ask you those
Yeah, take
questions.
it. Yes.
We want
Sure.
you to take that.
Of course I'll take it.
Okay.
And you're not going to fail it? I don't need you to fail this test.
Well, they're what? They're 90% true, right?
No, they're about 96.
Okay. Well, then yes, I should say yes.
Okay. And they're pretty simple. I mean, there's not a lot of hocus pocus on them. Okay, they're pretty simple.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me about the script. Tell me about the play that Tori's been writing, or the movie.
Well, there's a film festival in January, so we wanted to make a movie, and then go there and yeah. And
Did you ask Cassie to make a movie with you?
Yes, we wanted to be like the main character and stuff.
What's the movie about?
We were making like a slasher flick,
What is it?
like a slasher flick,
Okay.
like Halloween and stuff like that.
Okay. And what's the theme? Tell me about the movie.
Well, his idea was totally different than mine.
Okay, let's hear yours first.
Mine, well, I love ideas and stuff, but I didn't know how to get in concrete. Let's see, my story. There were 4 kids. You won't know the script.
No, there were 4 kids. Would just give us a general idea of the movie.
Okay.
Where do you got it? I mean, have you written it out yet?
No.
Okay.
This idea.
Just kind of in your head.
Yeah. Okay. There was 4 kids and they had their parents with them.
Okay.
They drove to a cabin in the mountains, And let's see. I named the guy John MacArthur.
Okay.
And he's the killer guy. And let's see. And the mom and dad get killed, But then they escape.
Who kills the mom and dad?
The John
MacArthur?
Yeah.
MacArthur. Okay.
Okay. And then
Who's this John MacArthur guy? Is he just...
he's just an imaginary guy.
He's the manager, you said?
An imaginary.
Oh. Okay. No, but in your story, how is he...
He's
He's a slasher guy?
Yeah, he's a slasher guy.
Okay.
Where does he come from? Is he
I'm not about that yet.
just in the woods like Friday the 13th, or?
I really just I don't know yet.
So what? So did the kids get killed too, or they get
No,
away?
no, they escape.
Okay.
Then 20 years later, they go back to the cabin.
Okay.
And they stay there, and of course, then they see him again, and that's that's about all I really.
Okay. What about Tori's version? You said his is a little different. What has he told you kind of what his version is?
His version's it's similar to mine, but we had to speak about the name and stuff. His is what's about the they get attacked, and I think his version, I think like half of the kids get killed in his version.
Okay.
But
how do they get killed?
Well, by the guy, of course.
But how? How does he kill him? What's he kill him with?
Butcher knife, you know.
Butcher knife. Okay.
Like on Halloween.
All right.
And then
Does he wear a mask?
No.
What does he wear?
I haven't thought about that. He wears maybe probably like a jumpsuit or something.
Like Jason?
Yeah. Well, actually, Jason wore a jumpsuit. But,
What?
oh, but Jason didn't wear a jumpsuit. But,
Who wore the jumpsuit?
that was Michael Myers.
Oh, it was Michael Myers. See, he does know his shit. And Halloween, right?
I do, yeah.
Okay. So who's more bad, Michael Myers or Jason?
I like Jason more.
Okay. What about Tori?
He's more of a Halloween fan than a Friday 13th fan. But,
Is he? Okay.
yeah.
So Tori's with you all night. You guys don't get separated when you're going through cars, right? Okay. You guys don't leave that night. You don't leave the house in the middle of the night. You don't leave the house in the middle of the night while you're spending the night
No.
at Tori's house.
No.
Go through more cars, right?
No.
Okay. Does Tori have a knife collection?
Oh, no. He has these little
Collection knives?
throwing knives. They're about probably that big,
Okay.
and it's like a pocket knife. That's all I ever saw in his house.
Okay.
Do you love Cassie?
Like love his friend or love
You
like.
kind of have a crush on her a little bit. Did you have a crush on her a little bit?
I did, and I was about to ask her out,
Okay.
but then Matt did. And I always thought that they were bad, couple.
Uh-huh.
Because he likes to smoke weed,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't. And Cassie hates it too.
Mm-hmm.
And Cassie's against doing drugs, and I'm against doing drugs, and Cassie's against doing like drinking alcohol and stuff, and I am too.
Right.
And I met her before Matt, and I was gonna ask her out and stuff, and then he just moves on, and
he ends up with her.
yeah.
So,
But then that's cool. The kids are happy together.
I mean, did he tell you about having sex with her?
I remember.
Would he brag about that?
I remember I went to the bathroom when I was at their house, and there was a condom wrapper in the toilet, and then I asked him about it, and he said that he had sex. I had sex with her, before he came.
Did he talk dirty about her? Or?
No.
No.
So to make you a little bit uncomfortable when you guys watch the movies with it kissing and stuff like that, it was like, do I have to do that in front of me?
I guess it's kind of like that, yeah.
Okay. So what about Tori? Did Tori have a crush on her too? I mean, you guys
No.
kind of both
No.
like her a little bit?
No.
Okay.
No, he was more friends with her than.
I get it.
But Tori told us he liked her. I mean, he
Like
went out, he went to a movie with her and
Oh,
stuff. And,
yeah.
I mean,
We went and saw the Hillside Vibes previously.
okay, but I mean, he said that he felt pretty much the same way that you did.
I did not know that.
Well, I wouldn't be sharing that with him, okay? But that's what he's saying.
I didn't know have Cassie. I didn't know that. I do now, though.
Was he ever mad about Cassie or pissed off with Cassie?
No.
Okay.
We were just.
Did you ever at any point in time leave Tori,
Like,
on that night?
Oh, no.
Have you ever had
What day?
blackouts or anything? Have you ever
Blackouts.
experienced blackouts?
Like you do something you don't remember that you did it. I mean.
No.
Okay.
I mean, there wouldn't. I guess the problem that I'm having is I know what kind of people you guys are. I mean, you guys are good of all American boys. You know, you're hanging out. You're just trying to get through life, but you're having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that gets me is your friend is in the area and something happens to her, and again, not to beat a dead horse, but you make up a story about a movie, and then we happen to find out that you're in the area of her house. Not only you guys in the area of her house, but you guys are wearing gloves.
Yeah, we're going to cars.
Okay, so, and then, oh yeah, by the way, I mean, just so happens, Cassie ends up dead, and she's been stabbed. Okay.
What usually happens on things like this is, guys like you come in and straight up, you tell the truth. And maybe you hold back a little bit more because you don't want to go all the way, and then somebody else that we interview comes in, i.e. Tori, and comes in and gives it up. Leaves a guy like you in the cold. And then you're like, dang it, I should have been up front first. You know what I mean?
With what?
About killing Cassie.
I can't be
I'm concerned about that. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting here accusing you, but I got to tell you that I'm concerned about that. I'm concerned you had something to do with it. And
okay.
because you've already started that, well, okay, yeah, I'm saying okay because your story's not washing, bro. It's just not working for us. It's not working.
The truth. This isn't a story. This is the truth. This
Okay,
is that
but last time you told us this was the truth and it wasn't a story. You even put it on paper, man.
But I didn't want my parents to know I was going through cars because they.
But so you didn't want us to solve Cassie's homicide then because you didn't really care enough about that to tell us the truth up front. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You understand where we're going with this?
Yeah,
Remember I told you that night? I said, if any time in your life, this is the time you need to tell the truth.
Yes, I should have told you about the cars then.
But if there's something else,
No.
you need to tell us. You went back in the house and you played a prank.
Are you sure?
on Cassie.
No, we didn't pull anything. No,
All right, man.
You're not turning the lights off.
No.
Not playing with the lights. You're not messing with them. You're not doing that kind of stuff.
No.
Let me go back.
I mean, you're not getting into the trying to scare them, just screwing around, spooking with them, and then you guys get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens or no?
No, it did not happen.
Okay.
All right.
And you're going to pass a polygraph when we ask you?
Yeah.
Okay. And we have a promise from you that there is no more lies, right?
No, this is it. This is it. I don't know why you even think I would kill my friend.
Come on.
It could
Give me
happen.
a
I mean,
break. Give me a break.
You get wrapped up in
Close
movies.
friend.
You get wrapped up in movies. You get wrapped up in all this
Are you
culture.
going to say something like that?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, we've got to wonder. I mean, I've got to get through those things. I mean, you guys are like heavy into this stuff. It's not like you haven't seen it before, like in movies.
You're sitting there in disbelief wondering, how the hell could they be thinking this?
But then you
I'm
watch
in the
this stuff
area.
all the time.
I've lied to them. I'm wearing fucking gloves. Dude, you gotta see.
Well,
You
can you
gotta
see through our
understand
eyes?
where we're
You're a
coming
smart
from.
guy.
I understand what you're saying, yes, I guess.
Do you know? I mean, you guys are making this tough for us
Yeah,
because when we catch the person, and we are going to catch them,
good.
the people,
Okay.
then you guys have muddied the waters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? No, it's not just I mean, that's not good. Okay? That's not a good thing at all.
I'm not. Was that clear on you saying that?
You need to get into a car with us, and you need to show us what houses you went to. That's what
I
needs
can't
to
exactly say exactly what
happen. And dude, you're not putting yourself in a very favorable position in this investigation.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay?
All right.
I think
So-
we're gonna hold tight. We're gonna go touch base with the folks real quick. Kind of let them know since you've been in here for a while.
Should I go to tell
We're
them
going to talk.
We're gonna talk to them.
I wanted to be there when they find out 2 cars.
Trust me.
Too late for
That's,
that. You had your chance.
dude, that's like telling them, you know, it's like saying, Mom,
I can't go home right now.
I forgot to signal my car at the scene of a fatality, okay? We're going to talk to them. You going through cars is a small piece of lint on a gnat's ass compared to somebody getting killed.
Yeah. I understand
Okay.
about that.
Okay. So, we're going to talk.
Hold tight. We owe it to you folks to talk to them. Don't take that.
You doing okay?
I'll come back there.
Well, I mean, you can talk to
We just
you.
talked to them. You're gonna go back out here in a second.
You want to talk to
How'd they
them?
react?
You know, you
They're
got great
supporting you,
parents,
man. They're
man.
supporting you. They're supporting you. They want what we want. They want to get you out from underneath something. If it is, they're totally 100% supportive. We're a team, and you've got great parents, man.
I know. I think.
I'm telling you, and you already know that, but they're willing to stand beside you and support you on this thing. Like I said, this car burglary thing's not an issue. It's we're still concerned about somebody dragging you in on the
That's not a
homicide
problem.
of Cassie.
The car thing isn't a problem.
Not with them. No, they're willing to support it, whatever you did. But the thing is that we still think we have a problem with even the car burglary story, man. That's not working.
Okay.
You know,
Alright,
it's not
I
working.
guess That's.
And it's going to come out. We're not going away. And this thing's not going away.
You know what I told? Do you know what I told you the first night that I met you? John and I.
Because I was kind of tired.
Ryan, John and I have both been doing this for 20 years.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we've both been doing this a very long time. I've been sitting in these rooms many times over and over and over. And I'm not very good at a lot of things in my job. But the one good thing that I am good at is reading body language.
Mhm.
Okay, so I see you the very first night, and I tell myself, you know something, Brian is not going to be the type of person that if he's involved in this, that can handle this. He may be able to put on a show for a few people, but you know what? Down here inside, it's killing him. It's absolutely killing him. And so I just kind of filed that away. And I keep putting the big scheme of things together, and keep putting the big scheme of things together, and we talk. I mean, God, we've talked to so many kids. And you know what the kids are telling us? The kids are telling us Brian is pretty cool. Pretty cool dude. But Tori is pretty ruthless. Tori's kind of different, okay? Not just one. I'm saying we go down the line. I mean, you've seen us at Pokey, probably. I mean, we've had detectives there every day going through, talking to people, getting information. I mean, we've been flooding everything that we can, and it's all coming back, and we put it up on a great big board, and what does it say? It says Tori, bad, okay? Brian, good. Okay? So then we start theorizing things. We know that Brian is not being truthful about the movie. We picked up on that in a second, okay? But we had to go prove it, okay? The second thing is that we know that you're not being truthful about the car burglaries. You know why? Because your body won't let you tell a lie, okay? I can read it in you. You are not the kind of person that is just a cold-blooded person that doesn't care about things, because you do care, okay? The car burglary thing's not happening, okay?
That's what happened.
But you know what I'm thinking? And correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Is that somebody has got you mixed into something, regardless of what level you're mixed in, to something that you do not want to be involved in. You don't want to be involved in this.
I don't.
Okay? There's no way in hell that you want to be involved in this. But Brian, you are. And you know, the thing of it is, none of us go away.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
understand.
You know, we can get hit by a Mack truck tomorrow, and there's going to be another fat guy sitting in a chair, okay, going over the same questions, saying the same things, that this isn't adding up and this isn't adding up, okay? Brian, we know some things that you don't know that we know, okay?
Okay.
And we know that you may be able to leave here and think that, okay, I've got him fooled. Maybe even call Tori up. Okay, dude, this is what's going on. Okay, this is what we need to say. This is what I told him. Okay, I told him about the car burglaries, but you know what? We're not buying the car burglaries.
That is the truth. I mean, that is the truth.
When did you work out the story?
I was to say.
When did you work out the story of the movie?
That was. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, how'd that happen, bro? How'd that happen? We got you up at midnight. You got out of bed. You come down the stairs and you gave us the business. That story was already worked out before you went to bed.
Well, we were planning that we probably get caught for the cars.
Stop it, dude. Stop it. I've been lied to, and I'm assaulted. You know, but if you think you can lie to me like that, that's just don't even do that, because
She wasn't supposed to die, was she? She was not supposed to die, was she?
No.
But she did.
I'm not sure.
Cassie is dead. She's not supposed to die, but she does. And you know what? I think you see it. I don't know if you're there. I don't know if you're on top of it. I don't know if you freak out and you do it. I don't know if Tori does it, but you know something? You're there. I can see it. I can see it in your eyes. I know by the evidence that we have that you're there. Okay?
I was there before.
I know that you guys come back. I know that you come back. Either it's you or it's Tori.
Well, I don't know
Okay.
who it was, but I did not go back to the house that night, I swear. I did not go back to the house.
Okay? You're not being truthful with us about the car burglaries. Don't even insult us.
I'm not trying to insult you. We did go through cars. I mean, that's the truth. It's exactly what we did.
Brian, she was not supposed to die.
I had no
You
clue.
didn't
How did
mean
you
for
feel
that
about
to happen.
Cassie? Tell us how you feel about Cassie dying.
I'm extremely sad. You know, she came to lunch with us all the time, you know?
How'd she die?
So I'm really sorry.
How'd she die?
I don't
Tell
know.
us how it happened.
They said it was like the Nori Road, or the Nori Jones case.
But no. But how do you know that?
The news said it was by.
I'm asking you how she died.
I mean, she guessed that she was stabbed.
How do you know that?
Then because first of all, Matt told me.
All we want, Brian, is like, we don't want to twist your words around. We're not going to do that. We're just going to ask you, straightforward questions.
Mm-hmm.
And we just want the truth. Your folks want the truth out of you.
I know.
And they're willing to do anything to get the truth out of you.
That is the truth.
We have presented them with everything that we know so far.
We've
You
got
know what?
another group of detectives that are picking up Tori. Okay? They're going to take him to another office to to the sheriff's office. They've already been briefed. Okay? They're going to cut through the thing about the movie, and we're going to ask him point blank, what were you doing? What areas did you go into? And you need specific details. And then they're going to hit him with, why are you in the house? Okay? Why do two guys like you are seen going back in the house? Okay, that's one thing that I've never divulged to anybody.
Okay.
Okay? I've got your car back in the area, guaranteed. That's a given. Okay? I've got your car, the red car,
Okay, the red car. Okay.
back in the area. Okay? That's a given.
Yes.
We got that taken care of today, and then you confirmed it. Okay? We know
Come back
exactly.
tomorrow and stuff.
We know exactly when Cassie died. Okay? I know exactly when. Okay?
Tell me.
She died when you guys left. Right after you guys left and Matt left.
Okay.
Okay? So now you're telling me you just happen to be back in the neighborhood burglarizing cars with gloves on, but you don't go in and kill Cassie. Okay? So what is Tori going to say? Is Tori going to say that it was Brian's idea to go in the house and play a prank on
We
him?
didn't go in the house. We didn't.
What has he already said, bro? You know what I mean? Second liar don't stand a chance. If somebody's already given it up, you don't want to be the second one through the door.
I know.
Because you won't get anything out of it. The first guy that tells the truth wins.
I've already told him the truth.
Okay. We're not going away, man.
Yeah.
This thing's not going away. And it's
I
going to eat you up
Yes. I know that.
if you did it. But you think you had something to do with it.
I didn't have anything
It's
to
going
do
to eat you up.
with
It's going to eat you up from the inside out. Just self-destruct. You know?
I'm not worried because I didn't.
Okay, so you're going to do well on that poly. You're going to go right through that poly. You're going to pass it, man.
I hope
And they're going to
so.
say you have any knowledge, you know, did you have anything to do with it, all those things. Because you're going to go through the hoops again with that.
I didn't
There's an
kill.
easy way to do it.
Okay,
Just give it up.
I don't know.
Who was with you?
When?
If it's not you, and it's not Tori, then why are you guys seen going back into the house?
I didn't go back into the house. It's not
Why
true.
are two guys that are described like you seen going back into the house?
I didn't go back into the house, so that's not true. It was not
No,
me.
no, 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 I'm
It was
saying,
not me. It was not Tori.
okay,
I have
then who would it
no,
be?
I have no clue. At school, I told a huge group of people that the movie Home Alone. They told your
Because you loved Cassie,
girlfriends.
right?
Yes,
And there's no way in the world you could ever hurt Cassie
exactly. Not hurt Cassie.
in a million years.
No. That's the truth.
All right, man.
I wouldn't hurt
I'm
Cassie.
going to let you folks kind of know if they might want to talk to you and stuff. Get that.
Can I go outside now?
Well, Mom and Dad's gonna come talk to you. Okay? Alright.
Hey, keep the drink.
Well, this is what my plan is, okay? And I will tell you right from the beginning, okay? I promise you, okay? Look at me. If you had something to do with this, I'm gonna find out.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, of course.
If you didn't do this, I'm gonna be the best friend you ever had. Okay? I promise you that. Because I am not going to rest until I prove that you did not do this. Okay? I give you that guarantee.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're in it for you, bro.
I think so.
All right, man.
Hey, Brian, come on. We're just gonna send you over. Okay? Let you know. And, you know, tomorrow we'll set you up for the phone.